The unknown energy within the abyss continues to power PRTS, becoming the framework of the command system that we came to rely on, but no one had access to the abyss, not in over 10,000 years. Avengers assemble. Arc Knights assemble. 3 years ago, when Ananum fully descended, I began to realize that the crisis was progressing farther than I expected. Many of us witnessed the chaos firsthand. We still feel sorrow and regret vividly. We are Arc Knights. I really wish they had fixed their like fuzzy. Like, is this chapter what 15? They should be able to like give this to us in like 4K 10, like 14, 2680, 32, whatever like picture. Ascalon raises her blade silently, on guard against any sudden threat. Sensing Ascalon's tension, Radiant calms. Yeah, Knights. I mean, they're not all cats. We can't really say that. Rain calms her and everyone else present with her Originium arts. For 3 years, we have strengthened Rhodes Island defenses, simulating threats that attempt to destroy Rhodes Island from within. It was through the joint effort of all our operators that we managed to quickly evade the source of the crisis when it occurred. No, there's a lot of Sarkaz. No, there's not. What do you mean majority? No, the only cats here are Calcit, Blaze, and Rosemontis. Everyone else is either a Sarkaz or a Pelican or something. But we are now at the edge of the fog. Take one step further and we step into the unknown. Is Mechanist Sarkaz? I can't tell. He has a helmet. Once I hesitate, but the doctor is right. We will overcome this crisis as we have done so many times. Only one playable dude from this picture at the time of release. Oh, wait. None of them are playable still. What are you talking about? You know, just for the sake of it, I'll also take a picture of this. For we are together. Logos' bone pen draws through the air, the words coming out of his mouth, and the blessing soon after. If they're playable in IS, and they're not available in the general content, I don't call them playable. A giraffe? Wait, is that why in Mechanist's event his machine was like a giraffe? It's been a long time since we worked together so in sync. Logos, how are you feeling? Focused. Logos says, I want them hands. And like an oddly placed this isn't pith. This looks like, I think this is touch. Cinema out of 10. Hell yeah. The only one, sadly enough, the only one that I don't have here is Rosemontis. Because I watched the anime Overlord, I'm almost calling her Touch Me, because one of the like creators of their guild was named Touch Me San or something. Based on available information, there are more than just the core parts of PRTS in the Abyss. It takes us altar banner twice. And then say about a name of priestess may be sleeping in a sarcophagus within. Lord touch me. Exactly, Quas. If priestess wakes up, she must be neutralized ASAP with the full force of all present. So we just here to fuck her up. We're not gonna give her a chance. She doesn't look that bad. I mean, her smile is a little alarming, but she's probably just here to greet the doctor, right? It is the best way to prevent any mishap. The moment of her awakening will be her weakness. It will take time for her to adapt to her surrounding. Doctor, You touch the wall in front of you. The strange sensation causes your heart to race. You have the feeling that this place was waiting for you, that you are the reason for its existence to begin with. The wall trembles. You seem to hear blaring sirens that threaten to burst your eardrums. For an instant, you fall into a trance. Does the cacophony come from the present or the past? The abyss is changing. The wall begins to move irregularly, creating a rift. Air gushes out from the rift. Veil. Wait, who said that? Logos. Oh. The Banshee's incantation forms a invisible barrier that stops the gusts jetting. Step back, Doctor. Everyone on guard. Oh. And the wide view? Let me brighten it up, brighten it up. I never thought I would be the one who didn't want to let go. Ah, here we go. Protect the Doctor, Amiya. Pink threads rise from her staff. The black crown appears above her head. Electromagnetic communications established. You hear Mantra's voice in your mind. If you need any help, just give a thought. We're here. How about you cover my flank, Sharp? Then make sure you hold your bow tight. I'm sure that the connection between us will transcend even time and space, Doctor. It is. Yeah, I will agree, it is. I am sure we will meet again at the far end of our civilization, once adorned by darkness and the brilliance of the stars up above. We will meet once again. I will wait for that day. Give a holler if you need help, kitten. Our arts are being suppressed by the environment, but the original arc seems to work. Strike with boldness. I can go in first to check things out. No, I have a feeling there is no danger here, but that makes me even more worried. I'm going in, follow me. I'll go with you. Get ready, folks. The fate of Rhodes Island is in our hands. You step into space within the rift. Someone in their sleep. I will wait until that day comes. I promise you, I will. Wait for me. You must wait for me too. Grab a pillow. Grab your Teresa's chat. Grab your Teresa's figures and hold them tight. The past in your eyes began but a moment ago, but the dead past is simply another name for the present. Margin of eternity and now. The last chapter is 21, right? She awakens. Teresa's falls in the ocean of information. The massive quantity buffets him, assimilating his cognition. He can feel his mind grow slow, but he still tries to follow the guidance left behind by Teresa. Yeah, not last chapter, but the last section is what, like 21? Guided by his sword, the information flow reconstructed by Teresa clashes with the pre-existing one. The massive collision lasts only an instant. The surface begins to surge, and the sea splits open, as if sliced by a sharp blade. A dark abyss appears in the assimilated universe. The sea of data stirs and rolls. Reading 21. Okay. Waves crash against waves, drowning out one another. What time is it? Okay, we have time. $15:16 during an IS tournament, so you saw this part of the stream. And as always, 4H stage is a little treat. We'll do it one of these days. Even as his mind grows numb, Teresa's can sense the will gaze upon him weaken rapidly. Your plan worked, Teresa. Sever their control over Anandam and seize it. But suddenly all the violet scenes come to a screeching halt. She opens her eyes and sees a small frail creature. Connection unstable. It's you. Mechanist is a, a deer? I thought y'all said he was a giraffe. Giraffe is a subrace. A fucking deer. A subrace of the fucking deer. No, no, they're not. They're a fucking different, completely different animal. Your actions surprise me. Teresa and Teresis. Teresis does not comprehend the space before him. Perhaps it is simply another illusion of a dying mind. Until he hears a familiar language that can be understood. But perhaps this was the result of that one wanted to see. Your intentions are as easy to decipher as your language. The evolution of terror had brought many surprises. A shame. You think we failed? Then why do you hide and refuse to show yourself? He meditatively swings his sword, guiding the chaotic information through the pure white space. Okay, that's what you mean. Okay. Falsehoods. You've implemented a backdoor in my project and restricted my access. That tells me I'm losing this piece of Originium. My attempts at maintaining have been in vain. Impressive. Your rash actions have borne fruit. There's nothing physical imposing to the voice. Physically imposing to the voice whispering about failure before Teresis, but this simply serves to make him more weary. Your arrogance reminds me of someone who deceived me. There is more than one evil spirit of a bygone age. How did we deceive him? Like, I'm sure he's talking about the doctor, but how did we deceive him? I see you met. Then let me introduce myself. Priestess, linguist, and colleague. Teresis cannot care less who Priestess is. Priestess or evil spirit, it makes no difference to him. He clutches the sword tightly. He will find a way to break through. You are anxious to defy a reality that you cannot perceive, Teresis? You were much calmer when you plotted with stages on the border of Kazdel. You were watching. Watching, no. I have long lost the energy and passion to observe the evolution of a newborn civilization. All I did was look up the data newly added to Originium and check some information that interested me. The expansion of Originium is a census between me and stages. The current circumstance of Terra have somewhat differed from our predictions, but it remains on track. I admit to being surprised by your attempt to retake this Originium, but the duty of it will be fulfilled no matter how you struggle. You can believe what you want, creator of Originium. You believe that Originium is movable, but she opened a path here and liberated the myriad souls. She was not the first to resist, and I will not be the last. Someone will stand before you, until there is no one left to toy with our fate. Fate? Do you continue to believe that Originium stands opposed to the fate of your civilization? If you truly understand the history of your people, have you ever questioned why you have evolved in our likeness? You do not understand what you are resisting. Therese observes his surrounding. He is certain that he is still inside Originium. Oh wow. This one here? Are we zooming out? I think we're zooming out. I want to wait for the zoom out. This one here. Okay, I think we stopped. He assumed that he is still inside Originium. The nature of what makes this place is no different from the tower that Teresa weaved. It is information reconstructed. Teresa has left him the key. He is sure he can put an end to this enigma. You noticed, you do not have a real physical form. We're still in that ocean. In the language of Originium, reality and falsehood are not polar opposites. When I first created this language, I wanted it to decipher the ultimate question that we had been unable to answer despite all our efforts. It. Stages once had hope for the beings on this land, guided them to evolve and seek hope through Originium, giving them a chance to face it, perhaps even overcome it. But they are doomed to despair. Tikaz, you were not part of the plan, but you became the species most affected by Originium, an accident. I must applaud your courage for standing here. An accident? Is this how you summarize our fate? You're certainly alike, Priestess. You call the fates you toy with a gift of hope, millennia of suffering and necessary sacrifice. But Sages was honest, at least. His sword pierces falsehood, but the space on the other side. Nothing changed. Teresa's closed his eyes and raised his sword. Your violence is meaningless. If you didn't care whether this pathetic race of mine can seize its own fate, you should have eliminated me already. You're still weak after waking from a long dream, are you not? Presence? He lunges without hesitation. The sword weaves cut through the figure, disappearing without a sound into the pale white wall in the distance. I said this is meaningless. Another strike. I've always wondered what exactly is the difference between you, the self-proclaimed creators, and us. The white wall begins to crack. You have not brought everything to a standstill. You just wanted to buy more time, or something to mock the struggles of a pathetic race. Suit yourself, Priestess. Senses the surging tide of information remains of the broken tower that Teresa weaved. Teresa swings again. Golden seawater shatters the pale wall, rushing into this seemingly boundless white space. The tide shallow all that is sees, but parts before the figure of Priestess. Oh, swallows. Then either a deer or a horse. Like a static comet, leaving behind a black tail of calm in the sea of surging fury. Your connection to the Originium is weakening. You are fading away. Continuing to process this disorganized data is a waste of energy. Upon the last area, slowly submerging Priestess's figure, they also close in upon Teresa's. Is this the end that you sought? The sarcasm data has corrupted part of the assembly universe. The data has been deleted, but I do not have time right now to repair the rewritten structures. You can survive in the assembly universe in another form. I came to pass judgment upon the gods. The sarcasm swing his sword at the creator one last time before the torrent of information engulfs him. Error code identification failed. Simulating path simulation failed. Reading bottom level computing area. Exiting danger level. Repeat. And there I was, Evangelista, the 11th, thinking that all I had to do after I found a successor was hand out candles to the children. You have never proclaimed such a revelation before. Data Originium. A warning, or yet another swan song of hope. Where are you, kindred? What have you encountered? Where the fuck is this? Which king? The wind brushes past the throne. The sovereign's gaze moves away from the depths of the void outside his domain. This music exists outside of order. How did it invade my pavilion? My Lithuanian. The traces of... Wait, what? The traces of Genesis. Silence is broken. Priestess figure shattered by the golden waves of information disappears without a trace. Sea of data dashes through Teresa's even more furiously. His mind grows crowded. His body begins to crack. The waves of information take away the blood that flows from his wounds. Originium crystals multiply in every cell. Teresa's is completely What word is that? Inundated? Blood red seawater gushes from the bottomless abyss, melting into the golden sea. The sea of data in the assimilated universe turns a dark red like blood, the color of the sarcas. Finally, a tiny figure rises from the sea. We took control of Ananam, Teresa. I can feel the direction that the waves flow now, and the massive amounts of data that I cannot comprehend. He wants to share his joy, but there is only the sound of waves in the boundless void. He can no longer hear even his own heartbeat. There is only him here. There is no longer any meaning in staying here. He will return alone to Terra, to the land that belongs to him. The rhombus in the void grows faint and broken. Priestess' consciousness once again falls into slumber. The spread over Geneva has been far slower than expected, and she has unexpectedly lost part of her control over it. Two Terrans, a frail and overlooked race. I'm starting to understand why you're so interested in them. As her connection fades into darkness, she turns her gaze to the land known as Terra. She sees the one they call Doctor walking with the Cautis in Ama 10 into the dark passage that leads to the underground throne room. She sees the city of Londinium cry out in pain in the fires of war. She sees death, a disintegrating Cautis whose information is melting into the assimilated universe, a sea of data. Then she reaches out. So we're getting some context. And that was the last time you saw Priestess? Yes. I still have many unanswered questions. Time is no longer my major concern. Do you not miss your home? The Cautis answered this question many times when she lived on the ship that housed the gods. There is no future in the fragments of time reconstructed from information. Her best friends soon forget her existence entirely. She can know all there is to know to them, but she will never truly be part of life here. I'm just a traveler lucky enough to catch a glimpse of the distant past. I'm having another learning session with Presence. Are you sure you don't want to come and talk to her? You seem eager to resolve our conflict, Herida, but I'm afraid I must decline. Where the hell did that... Went a little Texan for a second. They will not change. They will not change. They are simply recreations of data. Very well. The Cautis looks out beyond the porthole and counts silently. When the count reaches 30, light from the star will once again shine upon the surface of the broken planet. It's breathtaking no matter how many times I see it. Life and death emerging at the same time. A scene that she has never seen on that land. A scene that she does not wish her brethren to see. Farewell, I'm leaving. In the blink of an eye, the Cautis finds herself back on that pale soil. Priestess welcomes her with a smile. Yeah. Have you found your answer? The Cautis shakes her head. Where are you going? Terra, your home. I want to give you a choice, Hierda. You can stay, learn the knowledge that you thirst for, and find answers to the questions in your heart, or I can send you back home. Home to Terra. However, it may mean forsaking forever the chance to find those answers. What's more, you will find that you have become very different from your erstwhile kin. It will bring you even more pain. I will respect your decision, Hierda. At the same time, you step into space within the rift. It's not the abyss. Did Puritas bring us out here? It's not that simple. We are the only ones here. The deck is completely silent. You turn around and notice the absence of the lead operators in Ascalon. Black rain. No, massive amounts of Virginium dust. Protect yourself. Protect the doctor. Beneath our feet, the deck is crystallizing rapidly. At this rate, Oaklands on the deck, the tiny Virginium clusters grow like wild grass. You can see them spreading as far as eyes as one's eyes can reach, gleaming enchantmently in the sun. Warn all operators still on Rhodes Island to be prepared for a catastrophe, Amiya. Understood. I'm not getting through. All communications have failed. The sight before you is inconceivable, be different from any catastrophe that you have witnessed before. At an impossible pace, you look down at the deck, now completely covered in urginium, and see only your shadow. You turn around to see a stunned look on Calcit's face. You follow her gaze. Far in the distance of the deck, a small formation of black orginium is growing slowly towards the sky. You see a faint white figure on every facet of this crystal, a figure not unfamiliar to you. The black orginium rain suddenly grows more intense. It almost feels like the large black raindrops are not falling from the sky, but rushing from the ground towards the heavens. She just... Yo, she just pulled a Goku. She's spirit bombing us. I want to make a room, and I'm gonna call it the Arknight's Gallery room. Sunlight drawing colorful lines in the sky. All the colors you see begin to converge and wave into a white curtain glistening with rainbow colors slowly descending. A pure pristine white, gentle draping over the orginium crystal on the deck. Oh wait a minute, is that here though? A beautiful figure stands upon the crystal. No, her legs are too long. That's maybe priestess, I don't know. Black crystals retreat from her legs and white light puts a layer of clothing on her. Heaven and earth, white and black, and priestess. Own definition of second sun. She looks upon the land that has long become unfamiliar to her. Holy shit, this is... Long time no see. Why... I feel a certain way when she looks at me. Fuck! That was it? No. Hold on. Hold on, this is very important. This is very important. Do you need to take your meds? No. No. No, I don't. I need my pictures. Gosh dang it. Oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous. Just amazing. Oh, delicious. This is just about the least important thing. The high-res image archive? Fuck, there was that, wasn't there? Let spheres innumerable guide our flight, where constellations turn, in burning dark, in quenching light, their lessons we discern. Life, and... Yeah, I try and stay away from like I remember seeing something about I think I remember seeing what was it? What's his name? The vampire. The vampire dude. I remember seeing an image of him falling. It was him falling from the firmament into the sea of whatever. And I remember seeing that, but I didn't know where it was. Connection between us will transcend even time and space, I'm sure of it. Even if the ocean completely boils away and the atmosphere vanishes, even if all the moons in the sky are pulled into the vortex of our planet's gravity, I mean if the sun continues to mercilessly expand, eventually swallowing up all its children until none can be heard. Ah, they really had to throw that one in there. I am sure we will meet again at the far end of our civilization, once adorned by darkness and the brilliance of the stars above. We will meet once again. Wife's home? Hell yeah, Fluffy. I'll wait until that day comes. I promise you, I will. Wait for me. You must wait for me too. Don't ever forget about me. Is it time? I should still be alive. This can't be an illusion. This is the Rhodes Island I'm familiar with, and it seems to be operating as usual, therefore it is definitely not here yet. Is she still asleep? What of Originium's current state, as far as the changes happening in this planet? You still here, Calcit? Perfect, let's go for a walk outside. From a distance away, a black-haired woman dressed in a white coat stands on the deck, concentrating her gaze at the sky. Until she notices two of you and turns around in a bright smile on her face. You are absolutely certain you have seen this face before, perhaps in a dream within dreams or in the depths of your dormant memories. But this moment is no dream. You can clearly perceive her presence existing right before you, each of your senses. With each of your senses, yeah. Priestess. Doctor, this woman is the priestess you talked about? The enemy Dr. Cass has been guarding against? Ami does not understand the danger she faces, but still she stands in front of you instinctively, ready to engage in combat. You are unable to determine how exactly the current situation will unfold, but know very well this is not at all like any powerful foe or crisis you have faced before. The woman seems to show no hostility, but still your instincts tell you unfathomable danger lies right before your eyes. Gently she begins to speak. You're a step ahead of me, Stages. You didn't wait for me in the awakening room to share a mutual joy in seeing this new world for the first time. But how could I possibly blame you for a little impatience? You also feel her pure, sincere gaze. From the distance, wind blows and thunder rolls, along with the faint rustling of her geranium spreading. Within the clamor and chaos of this space, she fixes her eyes on you, as if nothing else exists. So she is the wife of wives, chat. She's fine. We can fix her. This reunion is not what I expected, but I'm willing to accept an unorthodox experience. But look at that smile. She can't be that bad. We've dreamed together too many times to count how we would meet again when we woke from our deep sleep. We could wander freely on this planet completely covered by Originium in a world that belonged only to us. A world only one step away from our shared ultimate vision, and we'd walk towards our new hope. It ought to be a bright, sunny day, too. Doctor, look, the clouds in the sky. Amihari shouts a warning at you when she notices the sky unnatural appearance, but you fail to comprehend just what your eyes are currently seeing. As soon as Priestess finished speaking, thick catastrophe clouds begin to contract and fold in a neat yet strange manner until they vanish completely, leaving a canvas-like sky. Perhaps the most horrific disaster to happen in this land gone just like that. Catastrophes, yeah. You realize a terrible truth. You can fully control Originium. Your question sounds like you're asking a stranger. We created it together, a crystallization that belonged to only the two of us, a seed of hope. But tragically, you don't remember anymore, do you? I know you lost part of your memory in a sense of unfathomable accidents, unfortunate accidents. For clean viewing in the memories button on the story episode select screen. Okay, but will certain images be locked if I haven't been there yet? I hope. It's a pity, but I believe your partial memory loss will not change your nature. The connection between us remains unshakable. I've no wish to be harsh on you, but I hope you can understand. Time is short and we have much to do. What do you mean no, Jean? Though we can still enjoy our time while working together, yes? Return to my side. Let Terra crystallize into Originium. Create a bridge to the future. The gentle call seems to ring suddenly in your ears and you feel incomparably close to the voice. You are certain you cannot recall a single shred of her in your mind, yet your connection goes beyond memories, or perhaps information contained in language. And an almost instinctive reaction. You cannot help but take a step forward. Doctor, you, all I'm seeing is that meme of the man walking beside his girlfriend, I'm assuming, in the street, and he turns around and looks at the other girl that they pass. And the girl standing next to the dude is Calcit, and the girl that they pass is Priestess. That's all I can envision right now. Calcit is behind you, gripping your arm. You feel feeble tremors through her palm. You know what, Jean? You lied to me in the first half. You got me the first half, that's for sure. You can create a custom gradient. You realize now, I need to do that. You realize now she has been silent the whole time. Since leaving the sarcophagus, she has been so weak. At this point, she even seems to be struggling to stand. You are baffled. You expected Calcit to give you some sage advice like usual, or perhaps a simple and clear solution. Terrible torment, her face bearing struggle and pain. Because I was actually sad of the twins' end. I wish we had a more climactic fight with Teresa's, but no, they gave us sadness, like him calling out Teresa's name. No, at the beginning of the chapter, after an endless instant, she loosens her grip. She leaves a choice for you to make. I won't let Originium destroy Terra. You see her eyes darken, a clear sign of disappointment. You don't know why, but your heart suddenly tightens. So it's you, Calcit. It's been a long time for us too. Your current appearance is vastly different from the look you were born with, but I certainly recognize my very own creation that I poured my heart into. It wasn't that bad like chapter 14. No, chapter 14 was a different thing entirely. I feel like Babel is still worse than chapter 14 though. In the past 4 million plus natural day cycles, you seem to have exerted a lot of effort. but your behavior standards appear to clash with the preset goal encoded at your birth. I'd like to know just what changed your mind. Unlike your despicable fraud, my end goal has never changed. Indeed, you regretted that one's order as an inviolable mandate, so you hindered the Originium plan and wasted our wasted all our already limited time. So, how should I make you understand just how disappointed I am, and how should I forgive your betrayal? What is the meaning of this? I've noticed you already broken the language ban I put in place, correct? You already broken the language ban. Such a precaution was not enough to restrict your actions, for you always find a way. But if that's the case, why not just say it? Everything you wanted to say to this whole time, but couldn't. I love you. By the way, Blaze being a hag from like half an hour showing up on stage. Um, what? I don't even see that. A form of unknown language. Oh, did she just call her a bitch? She called her a bitch on live on stream in a different language. Oh, what the heck? She's a hag, but she's our hag? Aswell and Elite Ops are momentarily stunned after entering the rift. This is the Abyss. Radiant, can you confirm if we're still inside the Rhodes Island landship? There's just something weird about Cal's face in that frame. So you say that, but then we've never seen Cal sit this angry, so maybe that's why. We've always seen her with a stern face. So this is new. That's why it's weird. That's why it feels weird. Can you remember still inside the landship? Any electromagnetic signals outside this space? No way to tell. Brief silence, waiting for the commander's directive as usual. Where's the doctor? And where's Dr. Calcet and Amia? Once we entered the rift, I lost track of their positions. They were displaced? Constant white noise fills the vast white space, the sound of operating machinery emanating from the center. If this place is indeed the Abyss, then clearly it's distorting our perception of physical space. What comes to everyone's mind as they learn this at the same time. There's no way to identify the material the walls are made of. He looks back in the rift direction, but it's no longer there. Currently, there's no way to cut open these strange walls, so there's no way to confirm their whereabouts. I trust Ami and Dr. Castle will manage to keep the doctor safe. We can only wait and adapt accordingly. We haven't received any new commands, so we should continue executing our original task. Then let's not delay any longer. Mechanist Sharp and I will cover you while you close in on the unknown machine. Verify if it is related to PRTS. We can back you up anytime. Something's off. There's no high threat targets here. That's unusual. According to Dr. Castle and the doctor's speculation, the original enemies we've run into all come from the Abyss. But there's like no defense installed here at all. I hear pain. What's wrong, kitten? Rosemondes, do you feel any other abnormalities within your body? No, it's not my own. A huge black vortex spins slowly under the transparent floor. It starts to speed up. The unidentified instrument right above it begins to flash red. And resets to the start of the stream before popping back forward again. Oh, does it do that? YouTube things. No, that's YouTube, not me. Detect a large amount of interference signals. The instrument is currently transmitting a huge volume of data. Could the black vortex underneath be a visualization of all of that information? Generating target and countermeasure strategies. Calculation complete. This is a final warning from PRTS. Leave the abyss, intruders. Beginning countdown. So we're intruders now. Doesn't look like you're giving us any option to leave though. So Ascalon, sweep up Rhodes Island's trash. Nice, I like that. I don't care where all this stuff come from, but we all know, but we'll let them know just to whom Rhodes Island belongs. The cats. Countdown complete. Executing cleanup protocol. New old chat messages. The stream chat is on your end of things. But who knows? Yeah, it's just YouTube having a stroke. Ever since you woke up in Chernobog, I have refrained from confessing the whole truth about your past. The ban placed on me is only part of the cause. As for the other reasons, I have said before, no one else should tell you about your past. Language has no way of reconstructing objective facts, while emotions will distort its delivery. So I need you to see and judge for yourself to re-evaluate this land on your own. Only then could you formulate your own answer about how you regard this land and about yourself. I still believe it's important to do it this way, the same way someone once treated me. I'm a soul walking this vast land. I am the doctor of Rhodes Island. I have to share. This may be the last chance I have to share that information. However, look at her face. Perhaps only now do I too have the confidence to share it after all that you and Rhodes Island have been through together. Please trust that I talk only for you of your past and it has nothing to do with your future. On your side, facing you and Amiya. Slowly begins to speak. You ought to already know that Originium, a bearer of both life and danger to Terra, is the legacy of a previous age. It was one of countless methods used by the previous civilization against an ultimate threat. After countless efforts and sacrifices, Originium was finally completed by Oracle and Priestess. Oracle was your previous code name. I was the one who brought suffering upon this land. Please know that was not your intention. Originium points to two futures for this land. Oracle hoped to leave Originium as a gift for the future civilization, to guide them forward, to help them enter the next stage of civilization. Over the past 10,000 years, Originium has helped civilization on Terra to develop, but also unexpectedly brought suffering to the land via oropathy. You were indeed tormented by this before. When the doctor has never given up the possibility of curing oropathy. However, someone forced a different future upon you, and for this you made a choice that went against your original intentions. Someone once told me that trust in your character to look for your true self beyond what memory shapes you. It was an incomparably difficult path for me to walk, but I'm glad it was the correct choice to make. That's all I wanted to tell you. They are your only past, and you will always be able to decide your own future. Then I too will fulfill my oath. I will protect you and Ami until the end. It's not the best honor to do so, but it's my final one. I'm sorry to entrust such a risk to you and Amiya, but this is the choice I must make. Are you done? You've said what you wanted to say. I said how much you know about the past, and I don't completely agree with how you described it, but that's no longer important. What can you even achieve as you are now? Full screen stream mode? Oh, we are. I totally forgot about that. I forgot to change it. Oh well, I guess this works. This works out. I'm sure y'all wanted to see the full screen anyways. cat sit, mad sit. Destroy her. She is the priestess of a previous civilization, creator of Originium, and attempting to assimilate everything within it, and therefore the enemy of all life on Terra. So this is your choice. I'm Calcit, a doctor of Rhodes Island, also the companion of Amiya and the Doctor. You have long been worthless to me. Is that a smile? Her. We got a smile in the big image. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, you bitch. Oh, you bitch. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, fuck. I can still get DP by units. Oh my god. I can't. How long are you gonna stay there? Okay. Please, just at least take this thing out. Gosh dang it. The Nano? I think it's just easier to blame Jean for those things. Gosh dang it, man. These casters. Okay, then there we go. That sounds about right. Man, she has a long range with her like notes. Oh my god, Princeps too. We've had one annoying DP lot guy, yes, but what about the second annoying DP lot guy? Well, there's also a third, I think. We're by your side, but since it's slightly different than its stance is slightly different than usual. Without a command from Calcit, it zips towards the enemy, although a cluster of regime rises from the ground, fully encased the monster within. You really have surprised me. You've broken free of my control at the price of severing your own Gemini cycle system, even if this makes your life now utterly fragile. However, do you really intend to kill me via this method? I knew from a long time ago your consciousness was already assimilated into the information within Originium. Under these circumstances, it is impossible to truly kill you. But what Teresa and Teresa's accomplished convinced me of something. It's not absolute, and there is still some method to limit your authority over it. I did meet the two you speak of within the Originium. Their efforts were indeed unexpected, and a pleasantly surprising struggle. But what of it? How are you so sure that now that killing me here won't be a futile act? When monster attacked you, you chose to defend yourself. How did you do it? I see you have noticed. Based on Teresa's research into Originium as well as the trap you set for a doctor, I added a few plans to your awakening room. As long as you wake up here, your conscience will be trapped in this body, unable to return to Originium's sea of information. Perhaps you will eventually manage to break through this restriction and regain control over Originium, but right now you are merely human. To think you'd go this far to rebel against me. Priestess, you are not Terra's creator. The life on this land has no obligation to bend to your will. This is my revenge on you and my final act of resistance. You see the one standing across you, you reveal a hint of hesitation, but immediately after, Originium surrounds her. It's too late. It's my turn to protect you now. Ash and smash the Originium cluster, freeing monster as it quickly resumes its attack. Originium crystals begin to grow again, but it's too late to form a barrier strong enough to resist monster's claws. You see a nervous look on Priestess's face as show of fear from the creator towards her creation. As if Priestess finally recognizes the threat she is facing, the Originium on the entire deck responds to her consciousness and begin to rapidly grow. It's already closed in on its prey. 5 on the right, confirmed paralyzed, perish. A bit scary at first, but in the end it's just brought out enemies we've beaten before. Easy peasy. Eat this now. Am I just imagining, or are our enemies spawning slower now? This is PRTS's core system. The whole time it's been copying data of enemies we've faced in the past and pasting them here. But now it's reading the data so slowly, like something's hindering it. It seems like whatever the doctor and the rest are doing is taking effect. Let's seize this chance and smash it. We need to reach the abyss's depths. There are people waiting for us. Monster meltdown. Black's arts and lasers take turns shooting at the gigantic and complex crystal cluster. The fierce assault even managed to suppress the Originium from spreading further, until the light of arts swallow Priestess's figure. Oh, I thought we were gonna have another like animated scene. Smoke and dust scatter, leaving only Originium fragments on the ground and a tattered white coat. I can't feel any sign of life or any emotion. Maybe everything happened so suddenly you haven't had the time to guard the series of events as reality. You saw that fearsome foe reduced to ashes right before your eyes. Yet you feel no relief at all. Are we quite finished playing yet? What's that? Dr. Amiya, fall back. A powerful show of resistance. Your plan has proven effective. As you say, there is indeed a chance for you to kill me now, but how does a single substance made of Originium fluster you so? I have no intention of debating the value of your beliefs. The principles you have always insisted on are so insignificant I can't even find a credible logical framework to assess their significance. It is not uncommon for experiments to turn out like this. Small errors ultimately grow into huge obstacles. I have no choice but to accept this result. I'm very sorry, but I must treat you as an error and wipe you out. Originium begins to grow once more. Thorn crystals branch tightly envelop you and Amiya in a second, nearly swallowing you both. tries her best to shatter the surrounding origin with her arts, but the crystal clusters only grow faster. Doctor, get behind me. In a flash of light, you see the origin crystal cluster near you explode. Amiya wanting to protect you, but time does not allow her for her reaction. You see the black monster rush over, blocking you both from the cluster within its large, solid body. You see Cal sit. What a pity. Doctor, do you ever doubt the meaning of your own existence? I do. I understand my mission clearly. It is difficult, but I recognize its meaning. As for the future, I believe you will find an answer. I can only preserve in that belief. Don't spare too much worry for me. Rose Island shouldn't be so fragile that one person's departure would leave it unable to proceed on. My hope, it is to protect yours and Amiya's hopes. Though our definition of protect have nothing in common, it is an oath I will never abandon. I will be standing here with you until the very end. If we are unable to forget the past, but a different future may await you. We are unable to forget. Let's see. I have found the meaning of my life. Please lead Rhodes Island and keep going. Unconsciously, I seem to have grown accustomed to having someone at my side guiding me. Until now, I am sure of what I want to do. No matter what happens, I will continue down this path. I will not abandon hope. But what about you? What happened? Hold on. We don't. we we don't lose Kelsey like that. No. We don't lose. That was she got Thanos snapped. Are you ended there? 神は自身の裾野を広げるため山や川、そして島と民草を作り出した。しかし後のことは知らんぷりだ。このように後始末をつけるのは大したものだよ。ここだよ。I refuse to believe. I refuse to believe this. Hmm.
ここだよ。
Did I say we can fix her? Did I say that? I'm contemplating my choices. Cocoon on the deck. I can't read. I must protect Monster. Wait, Monster's still alive, though. Oh, right. Monster Altar. To stop Priestess's steps. The origin continues to grow from the ground in strange angles, assailing Amiel's arts. Thank you for the gifted nano princeps. You can tell that Amiya is struggling. Powers seem impossible to resist and Calcet's only legacy. Carry our hopes to also reserve a record that is very important to me. What will Princess do next? How should you protect Amiya? Princess, apparently noticed your thought process. She approaches you. Can't you do the same? Wait, no, wait. Don't we have the powers of Originium? Can't we just snap her back? Can't we just un-Thanos her? But yeah, but like if the doctor finds out a way to control, the doctor can still control Originium, right? Like he doesn't have a full grasp on it, but he can pull from it, can't he? Like he's shown signs. I'm sure he can. Hold on, where is it? Where is it? Actually, you know what? I shouldn't be doing this. I was gonna look for a short, but I probably shouldn't. I shouldn't search anything about Calcit right now. No, can't we? What about this? Can't we like take a blood sample from from Monster and then make a clone of her and put Calcit's. We can't really take a conscience from Calcit because she got Thanos snapped. Until the moment you breathe your last breath, Doctor, that's my responsibility, but I will never stop hating you. You no, no, I refuse to believe it. You don't hate me. You're just confused. I'm confused. I want Priestess. Period. But then she did this Calcit, and I want Calcit. There were different emotions during different eras, all of which will work together to bridge that large gap in your memories. What did you just remember? Ah, this scene. Well, this time you remember her first. You remembered Calcit. Whom you trusted so deeply still seem to be here. We need to continue. We need to continue. Left behind in Civil Eterna. No, no, my water is gone. Where's my water? There's no time. And I never forgot. No matter where in this vast universe you come from, I bid you to witness the beacons we left behind. Remnants of a civilization now gone to eternal rest. Will be our blessing and the final gift of hope. You are certain that those eyes are now, as I now see you across the vast reaches of time. That it reduces the loss of meta information during transmission through special mediums.
これこそがイベリアのデストレッツァこれこそがイベリアのデストレッツァイベリアのデストレッツァこれこそがイベリアのデストレッツァこれこそがイベリアのデストレッツァこれこそがイベリアのデストレッツァこれこそがイベリアのデストレッツァ
We can reverse her Thanos snapping. Oh, I think I hear Calcit singing to me. I need to continue. I need to continue. You understand that it will not be completely effective, but you must pray that it works. For Calcit, things in my mind, Amiya. The rosary further, Amiya's silhouette is reflected on the countless crystalline surfaces. What the heck? Where's this hair come from? Oh, it's Calcit talking to me. I need to work harder. I can do it. Are resolute. You can't help but feel worried for her. You don't understand the powers you are toying with. Go, Amiya. It seems my arts aren't just obeying them. It's all the... She's not as visible as I thought. And I love Calcit, but man, I can't hate Priestess, but I want to hate her so much. It hurts. I don't know what to think. I'm confused. Which origin has assimilated this planet positively? In addition... I need someone link me the soundtrack to this. I need to listen to this again after this. Rectally of those two Terrans have prevented me from utilizing regime as I planned. That doesn't mean you can change it inevitably with your clumsy usage of your technology. Not seeing this space enclosed by Urginium, we sense that Amiya's forcing tremendous pressure. Priestess figure has become by Urginium. You can see Priestess' eye in every Urginium fragment, every facet. Jean's right. I'm fucking despicable. Fuck, I have to agree with her. It is as though she is everywhere. Arts more effectively, Doctor. I think I've weakened Priestess' control over Urginium. I should be able to delay her. Arts run wild. You hear a reassuring voice in your head. Dr. Amiya, we're in the abyss. The Urginium ritual was weakened for a moment. There she is, playing a violin in my ears. Restart connection, but the situation is rough. I can barely use my arts to help Radiant maintain the link. Stop mentioning Calcit, gosh damn it. You're the doctor. Don't worry, Lancet 2 will help monitor your status. I'll not lead down, Doctor. Once you're out of the ship, establish the isolation zone of the ship according to the Casa original plan. Don't let any of these things get out. What do you mean? This isn't Teresa's song? What? Is this... What? You're not coming with us, Doctor? My patient is still here. I'll lead their evacuation myself. Don't worry about me. Why am I not hearing from you, Calcit? Working on it. Give me some time. It was episode 14, her boss battle. I feel like y'all are fucking with me. More importantly, once PRT is shut down, its core data must be downloaded. Calcit has set up a backdoor. It will be the key to eliminating the threat once and for all. What if Never just spoiled me in chapter 17 because I could read Morse code? Mechanics acknowledge we are moving through the abyss. Counting on you. Is Calcit hurt, Doctor? Why am I not hearing from her? I'm sorry, chat. I couldn't read. I couldn't read very well. I have restored communication with the doctor. You stick to the plan. I'm not detecting any more enemies, nor any new data transmission from PRTS core. It's too quiet. Location of the core radian. Here you go. Continue to push toward the core and attempt to deactivate it. I'll take point. PRTS will definitely come up and with new waves of enemies to meet us. I mean, you can just, it's not that far, you can just rewind a little bit. I'll take charge of analyzing the core. Aurora, this little light will guide our way. What is it, Logos? This is not my light. It's like a cold eye gazing upon all present. Is that the priestess that Dr. Calcit was talking about? I don't think so. I just detected a large amount of haphazard but familiar signals. They come from Rhodes Island itself. Emerges into endless white noise. All present are familiar with the components that make up its frame. Closure showed off the parts that she used to modify Rhodes Island module. Some of them were made by the lead operators themselves. Pure has repurposed and weaponized Rhodes Island facilities. But where did it come from? They weren't supposed to be in the abyss. Orginium shards scattered irregularly across the unusual machine. No longer they simply consume, now they are creating. Are you telling me Origami can recreate the stuff that's on on Rhodes Island? Play what? You deleted it. Logos is reminded of the tower of the Assumed Universe and of her. It's not that simple. Yours does not have decapitated code or GM data. Someone else is intervening. Its data is connected to the core of PRTS in a way that I can't understand. These things are different from the original entities that we faced. What is this? Do I watch this now or do I watch this later? I can make you do 15-17 for viewer challenges. That's all you ever think about, Boost, is viewer challenges. It's all you ever think about. You don't think about me, the streamer. I'm suffering here. Looks like we're in it for a fight. I see no other way. Ready? AI grows even brighter. I wish they restricted us to Elite Ops. Controlled by PRTS, the mimic machine charges up. No target restrictions. Combat style analysis complete. No power restrictions. PRTS final cleanup protocol loaded. Never doubted, never far.
どうしても打開策がないのであれば、一番過酷な任務を私に任せてくれればいい。天気がいいね。聞いているよ。どうぞ。聞いているよ。急ぐことはないよ。読むような道は混んでいる。
What? What's that? Oh. I can't think straight after what just happened. What if we could stun the hand by like hitting it? I forgot about that side.
てるけど、あまりまた顔を隠せない。天気がいいんで。聞いている？どうぞ。花に酔える。邪魔ですよ。
こいつがお家に戻ってきたよ。念のためもう一回聞くけど、美しき人の世界ハイボルテージバラージュ。
交渉来る穴に積もる恨みの落ちはなく、吹きずるいろはの赤。
Maybe Ines would be better somewhere else.
甘酸っぱい虹には銀色の日差しを。
急ぐことはないよ。読む道は混んでいる。影地が捉えさせな。
I can see what? What did you just say? I can see what?
交渉を急ぐことはないよ。読む道は混んでいるから。
リーダー、チャーシューアップルパイ。無事に帰ってこれた。
私の名はルシー。
Who died? Oh.
気をつけて行動しますね。アイドルのイメージ。今そんなのどうでもいい。人形がかりそめの命を宿す。
誰を餌にするか決まって、どうすれば絶望の匂いに感じなんてできない。
あ、セルスディオポ。
急ぐことはないよ。読む道は混んでいるから。どうすればいいかくらいわかるな。私に命令しない。一番厄介な敵は
ライギリってこれ刀じゃない。まあいいや。うりゃ
私を追って影に踏み込む。本気よ。あら、聞いている？急ぐことはないよ。読む道は混んでいるから。Mission accomplished.
なんでもありません。行きましょうか。
I will be standing here with you until the very end. Well then, see you again, Doctor. I will be standing here with
Stop! Stop! Ugh. Why am I here? I don't need that. Hold on, chat. I think... Okay, there we go. Well, okay, my chat stopped moving. She had a long life. She lived for hundreds to thousands of years. Yeah, but how many of those years were spent with me? When the chapter first came out on CN, there were so many spoilers running rampant about the cow things. So glad you didn't get spoiled yourself. I did. I thought she would. I honestly thought that stab from the ambient synthesis like thing, where it spoiled me a little bit. I thought that's when she was gonna die. So I was so glad she didn't die. But now we have this. Like, what the fuck? You can't just let her live. She's had so much gone through. She's. I'm really contemplating him to like I can't think straight. Like I'm really contemplating to end the stream here. I'm like it's almost 2 a.m. too. It's almost 2. You know how much pain I'm in right now? Jean. Do you understand what's going on? Where the hell are my ops? Oh, we're able to use. Oh, okay. Wait, so am I not controlling him? Yeah, like that's what I was talking about. I was hoping we could do like elite ops for the boss. Full control permission denied. Warning, permission disabled. Data bank search keyword. Data bank search detected. Keyword priestess access granted. But I'm standing right before you now. Wait, am I not controlling? I am reading. It has weekend. I'll coordinate with you, Sharp. Imagine this was the stage where all elite ops died except the core ones that we know, that like Blaze and Mansion, like the ones that were given to us. Another kick to the nuts. Support squad and pushes. Expect the unexpected. Oh, Rose Cat! Screen the commands carefully. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. That doesn't look right. I'm on to you.
敵を確認。行動開始。アーツ使用準備完了。
Do I retreat? Am I supposed to pass this? Just go on? Okay. Sounds like someone didn't read the story. What are you doing again? This little game of ours, you don't want to admit defeat yet, do you? You expect victory as you have always won. You believe that more secrets about me await deep in the abyss. Excuse me, what? I can't even do that.
では執行する。
命令を出して完璧にやってみせるから。
I will fulfill your wish. Permission confirmed. Priestess, all operator permission disabled. Warning, PRTO's final cleanup protocol activated.
Mission accomplished.
Okay, so that's...
少し
Ow!
休憩して
Ow! Ow!
被害を確認しましょう。
Okay, that's supposed to happen.
ここで死ぬのは私たちかもしれないので、祝うことなど何もない。
Just like you, I'm glad you're back. What the fuck? What the fuck? That's new. That's genius. Yo, that's cool. Did she give me 999 OP for that? Oh, we have one opening. That's good. Fuck, I want to keep these. Same type of shit like clear all motherfucking Princeps. Getting Mahara. After this first release, any autos had weird effects. Like, wait, what? For a month or so after this first release, any autos had weird effects like that. I can't enjoy the song. I'm too hung up on Calcit. Where are you going? Oh.
見てみなさい。
今から戦い方イベントにたくさん出てきたけど、こんなカオス見たことないよ。念のためもう一回聞くけど、美しき
What the hell is that?
今年のパノラマビューはどっちにしたいんだっけ？迷っている暇がありませんよ。
花に酔えり羽織着て刀さ
Wait, what? What the hell is going on here?
すぐにご決断。この黄昏の楽園に私は君臨し続ける。リーダー、真っ先に呼んでくれるって信じてたよ。すぐにご決断で。記憶に残すハイボルテージ
Uh-oh.
あまりまた誰かに気づく前にあなたたち神に沈んだ。
You're gonna go around, right? You're gonna go in a circle, right?
ホイスがお家に戻ってきたよ。
交渉花に酔えり羽織着て刀さす女。
出撃前にどうせ死ぬなら一プレにしてやる。
どうすれば誰かに気づく前にあなたたち神に沈んだ。本気の出す宝石に刻む戒名はもう決まったから。
リーダー、ベルス・ディオ・ボーレット。
聞いている？花に酔えり羽織着て刀さす女。交渉は受け付けない。私の名は闇の草だ。あまり待たせない。
I need a healer. I need to destroy this! To take this out! Oh my god, Vina, you don't have enough.
私の後ろあらゆる悪をここで止める。あまりまた足元を見てください。聞いている？花に酔えり羽織
Who died?
刀さす女。
時間は待ってくれませんよ。ドクターとはそれよりも慰めを求めますよ。ハイボルテージバラージュ。
No, 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 no!
どうすればいいかくらいわかる。私に命令しない。構わず進め。振り返るな。次に会えた時にはもうすべて片付いている。
Wait. Wait.
私の位置には留意しておけ。いつでも
Okay, I know what to do.
聞いてるか？天気がいいんで
皆さん、安全確保が第一です。
あまりまた絶望の身を花に酔えり羽織着て刀さす女。
Damn it. Hoshi's locked.
私が見る。盗む目を光らせ。
んだけど、私が巻き起こしたトラブルは私に
急ぐことはないよ。死ぬ目には姿を映してどうすればいいか。絶望の匂いにカモフラージュできない。
チャーシューアップルパイ。
That's not me. That was Twitch. I know it. Oh, this. No, 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 no. Okay. You better not have a second phase. One shot, one hit is all it takes. Alright, boss is done.
A king never waits. A king never bends.
This is a tough one.
A king.
It's analyzing our combat styles and nullifying our attacks. I wanted to put Calcit in my team, but I totally forgot. to adapt our tactics many times. Working in conjunction with Logos, Askel, and Misery attacks have quickly destroyed the Mimic's machine legs. Keep it going, must learn from each attack and be creative too. The machine has already failed countless times under the team's coordinate attacks, but each time it stands back up. Look out, it's charging up again. It keeps spreading itself with Originium. We can't let it wear us down. We need to destroy that rhombus eye. I have just the RO for the job. Torres leads Storm's bow, and as the words leave his mouth, one breaks the Mimic's machine shield, but the other is stopped just before it reaches the rhombus-shaped eye. The Mimic machine has finished charging, but bright and red light bursts out. Then Rolmon's arts forced the arrow into the eye of the Mimic machine. Did it hurt? Rolmon's arts blocked the Eye of Terror at the exact moment the dome outburst, sending overflowing energy into every direction at the abyss. The spinning bone pen flips on top of Mechanist's head, shielding him from the rampant energy. Thanks, Logos. Good thing you guys distracted the thing. External attacks are ineffective. We're counting on you to find a way through from inside. How are we doing, Mechanist? After talking to Closure, we're certain that this is a special sarcophagus. It's not just a hibernation device, it's also what truly stores PRTS's data and supplies it with power. The backdoor cows that left also will allow me to connect directly to PRTS's core server. I'll destroy all the data once I've downloaded PRTS's core data. Is this the only way to put that big guy to rest? Yes. How long do you need? 240 seconds. Understood. We'll buy the time for you. The sound of the bone pen echoes in the abyss. Logos return to the lead or operator's ranks. The Mimic machine once again stands up before them. I don't like the way you put that, Pip. Trust you implicitly, even with a fractured memory. Leaves you our hope. You should get ready to retreat. There's no way out for Doctor. We will inevitably end up at the same path, our subjective sentiments notwithstanding. You and I need not be in opposition, Amiya. I can make your wish come true. You always trusted me. What? Countless eyes look at you from the crystals, Priestess's eye. You made the same promise to me. We can find the answer to the ultimate question together. Time is short, Doctor. I don't need to lie to you. This humanitarianism that you think you're advocating simply serves to extend the suffering of Terrans before the inevitable fall of Terra. Any question that you still have, I can answer them. Most of the operas have evacuated, maybe. I want to try. You want to kill me? Is this what you want to do? Is this what you want to? No, I want Calcet back and you with her. There are still so many secrets within her that you want to find out about yourself, about Calcet, about Originium, about that impending threat. But you know that where she stands inevitably makes her the enemy of all Terra. Did I make the wrong choice? All the threads shatter and Originium once again closes in upon you. You try to escape the crystals carrying Amiya in your arms, but the rampant growth of Originium has sealed the path. Made it in time. Mechanist and Closure have successfully retrieved the core data of PRTS. We will cover your retreat. Now go. There's one more thing. With what little strength she has left, Amiya conjures a few strands of threads and pulls the cocoon that was Monster into her arms. Oh wait. Cocoon? When did Monster become a cocoon? I don't... Did I miss that entirely? I fucking missed that. When did that happen? I couldn't read. I thought Monster was still rampaging. I need your help, Touch. These patients were transferred from intensive care. We don't have enough emergency equipment. I need you to stabilize their conditions first. Yeah, there was, huh, Quaz. Try to gather all the wounded here and leave the rest to me. This would be really sad and conflicted if not for what's already going on. Casualty report. Things are still very much in flux. We don't have a hard figure. Currently, injury estimates are 31 serious, 173 minor, no deaths yet. We were able to complete the evacuation of its schedule thanks to the safe zone created by Logos and Mechanist and the help that EU and Pith provided. One dead, a patient. Our poor... Oh, she actually died. Probably blinded you. To the doctor and Cal. She stops in mid-sentence. Help the others establish the isolation zone. We need to keep an eye on the ship to make sure no enemies get out. Warfriend, I'm already doing my best to stay focused, Touch. Now is not the time. What's the situation with Doctor and Amia? We all need some time to process what happened. We are at the isolation zone outside the ship. It's safe enough for now. Is Ami okay? Rhodes Island. That which was called home is now completely encased in a massive burning crystal. Wait, are we actually losing the ship? Are we losing the ship? It kind of makes me a little... Is it wrong to be sad about a ship? You don't need to remind us, Pip. Called and took the ship. Oh my god, I hate the way you put that. It goes all together with... Did not lose the landship while gambling, they cannot. And this happens. Rebuilding mandate event. What about it? Is that the one with was that the one with this dude? Mechanist? Versus mountains while fighting, that was a event to rebuild. Sorry, but I don't think his brain really processed the details of it. I don't... Yeah, wait, rebuilding... I don't think I read anything in it. I just didn't yeah. Oh. So what, are we... What do we do? Wait, what? So we're not moving to a place, we're just making our own place. You're rebuilding the ship? That ship which you once called home is not complete because of massive virgin crystal. The wind blows over it, blurring its outline with sand and dust. You know that you have lost Rose Island. You hold Omni in your arms. She is unconscious but still holding that crystalline cocoon in her own arms. Doctor, our greatest threat at present still lies within. We must prepare ourselves before we confront her again. I'm not sure what this name truly stands for, but I will not forgive her. Wait, so is Priestess now just chilling on Rhodes Island? More or less, it's now her fortress of solitude. Yeah. Priestess is the current big bad? No, Rhodes Island is never lost. All of you are here. Oh. Yeah, but with the exception of one. Arknight's man, no way home. Can you hear me, Doctor? This is Vina. Vina! I heard about Rhodes Island. I'm very sorry. The nomadic plate that Dr. Kelly purchased near Butcher is nearing completion. I'll be coming to visit soon. Let me know if you need anything. Take care, and you, Amia. Yeah, take care, you and Amia. On the Victorian border. 1 month later. Need to bring this wine back from Syracuse, pop car. I'm gonna tell Vina my sorrows, and she's gonna embrace me, and I'm gonna just lay on her lap in a puddle of my own salt. He said it was a Brunello specialty. I'm not a wine expert though. Is he getting better? He's still locked up in medical. Dr. Warfin grounded him. He got hurt dealing with those weird things coming out of the ship, which made Dr. Warfin really nervous. I'll give these to Midnight. What exactly happened? I heard a bunch of versions. Some say the ship came alive and turned into a monster. Some say they saw friends and family though they were dead, then our ship was gone just like that. I'm not too sure either. All happened so fast. I was listening to Radiant and Dr. Calcit. Her absence will take some time getting. Looks like we can complete the assembly earlier than scheduled. The main connector of this illuminite plate had already been modified to fit our equipment. The hardest part was already taken care of. It has been going much quicker than expected thanks to all the operators who provided help. Who are these new faces we're seeing? Logos' incantation saved us a lot of effort while moving stuff, and Radiant saved a lot of time by checking the circuits for us. What is this, Quaz?
いかん。雨が降ってきたな。雨が降ってきたな。
いいえ、雨なんて。
いや、雨だよ。
そうですね。戻りましょう。ここは冷えます。
Feel nights. Angelina even came back to help us do the heavy lifting. All that stuff laid out on deck is an orderly manner in the blink of an eye. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. It's fine, we're all excited to hear that things are going smoothly. But I guess you're here for something else. Is there a problem? Yes, some of the pipes are so narrow that even the guys couldn't get them checked. Closure fixed these already. What happened on the ship wasn't your fault, little fella. We need to think of a way. Oh, this puts me in a better mood. I don't know how I could have forgot about you. The doctor said I'm needed here. Ray, I was wondering why Closure rushed me over here until I overheard your conversation. If you need to check pipes. This little run ought to come in useful. Anything to help me feel a little better. Segunda. Isn't that second in Spanish? Or something like that? Isn't that Spanish though? Thank you for the detailed report on the incident, Closure. No worries, it's just part of the deal. That's just underflow? Why is it Secunda then? I'll report back to Consuls Clementia and Gladia and communicate your warning. As for the name of the individual, Priestess, we will reference our own databanks. Oh, real name. That wasn't Spanish. No, it is Spanish, but wrong translation. The name has also, I think it is at least. If the name has already also appeared in any records of Ager, then the threat you encountered was no coincidence. Yes, segundo. Okay, that's Latin. Yeah, the royal Spanish. Yes. I'll let you know about the result as soon as possible. We will also review the joint Marine Corps deployment of the other consuls. Once you are ready, we will deliver the necessary equipment, including medical facilities and catastrophe warning system. You're growing into your position, Closure. Oh, please spare me. I would much rather be dealing with machines. I didn't expect Cal's job to be this hard. Are you getting ready to leave? No time to waste. Babel must be informed about the details of this incident. Kazil will check the status of Anandam on our behalf. Remember to tell Wizzo that the doctor recommends exercise maximum caution in viewing the use of that piece of Virginium. Don't worry, Dr. already hammered the point in. I'll be going then. You're not saying goodbye to the others. They've got plenty to do as things stand. Oh. Skyrim's OST, is it good? There's just one thing. What happened to Doctor? Should we tell Babel? Tell Wizzo first. She'll want to know. Let her decide whether to tell the others. I trust her on this. Why does... Like, I understand telling Wizzo, but why does the whole of Babel need to know? I mean, yeah, they're... Like, it'd probably be better to know, but why are they making it sound so serious? I mean, it is pretty serious, but like, why... Why keep it from Babel? Is largely based off Rome. Ager? I thought that was sarcasm. It's an ambience track? Oh, okay. Tracking you down was an easy closure. What's going on with the thing that I asked? We got new response. The new batch of medical equipment will be shipped in through the airport. Their engineering department is expecting to complete the construction of the medical lab that you requested in 3 days. Good, the medical center should be ready to accept patients in that case. Calcet bought this plate a long time ago. It's much bigger than old Rhodes Island, and it feels much more like an island. But it's going to take some time for things to go back the way they were before. Don't worry, I made things modular from the get-go this time. We should make future upgrades much easier. One more thing about her office. Just rebuild it the way it was. Medical will maintain it. You know, this really is going to take some getting used to. I'll help the doctor on me with the administrative stuff as much as I can while she's gone. I don't want to disappoint her. I'll help with things in medical. Did the doctor and Ami talk to you about recovering the other modules? Of course, they're very energetic about it. Everything is progressing smoothly, but it will take time to fully rebuild Rhodes Island. Retrieving the original equipment, building supply channels, restoring communication with local branches, external PR, debriefing, returning operators. To satisfy KLB. Is KLB ever satisfied? List of things that need to be done just goes on and on. Which reminds me about that patient, Chloe. I've sent someone to the London office to locate her family. The paper that Chloe and I were co-authoring is almost complete. It will be submitted to all the major journals on Terra. Her sacrifice has helped achieve a true breakthrough in the research of Regina's mutated properties. In the resulting new symptoms of oropathy, I must bring this to the attention of more professionals and just make sure that her memory lives on in the minds of more people. Yes, we couldn't have done it without her. Roger rubs her eyes. Overwork is bad for you. Yeah, the doctor told me not to push myself too far, but trying to paralyze yourself with work may do the job for a while, but you'll eventually end up harming yourself. Doctor's advice. Well, all of Rhodes Island is my responsibility now. Besides, Calcet had even more on her plate. I would say that's Amia's responsibility, because isn't she the in charge? Then come to medical one of these days. I'll get you checked up. Your blood doesn't even smell of machine oil these days. HR is telling me to keep a close eye on you. Okay, thanks. Are the doctor and Amia still observing monster in that forest of yours? Yes, I still think it should be done on the ship. I can provide support. This new Rhode Island can't afford risk. You think that priest may have tampered with what Calcet left behind? No one knows. The rain seems to be getting heavier. So me and Amia are sitting on egg of monster. You prop up your coat, shielding Amia from the sudden shower. The edge of Amia's skirt is already all wet, but she does not seem concerned. She is fully focused on the grass field a short distance away. Wrapped in Calcet's clothing, the black crystal emanates a dark, flowing green light. It is rather inconspicuous in the dark and wet surrounding, spraying more and more frequently in recent days. It's almost time. There are no apparent changes in the surrounding Originium. Maybe Monster has not been affected by Priestess. Heading a entire pharma company. Yeah, I agree, but that's where she stands. You wait and watch, fighting to suppress your hope for a miracle. For the past month, Ami has accompanied you on your regular trips to monitor the status of the crystal. You all needed some time to process what happened, and you cannot help but hope that the next time you come, that she will be waiting here for you. Doctor, look! Across the hard surface of the dark green crystal, it sinks into the ground, then a highly regular shard begins growing, spreading into numerous branches. The branches continue to grow until they come to a halt at some point, as though someone had cut off its end with scissors. Lush forest, the green crystals on the grass seem to become one with the land, as though it were always there. That's not quite what Teresa witnessed. The crystal does not stop growing. The branch increase in number, expanding like the verdant crown of a tree, and the vein grows even more complex and varied. Can you tell what those veins represent? All interconnected in a fluid cycle. It's like a peculiar way of storing data. Storing data? The myriad branches once again merge together, forming a massive cocoon. All possibilities collapse into one reality. The symbiote that had been by Calcet's side ever since she awoke will continue to carry her hope even after she is gone. It is both a burden and a gift. Besides, she never had a choice. This was a power that she was born with. You hear an unfamiliar voice. Calcet. Her palms and an everyday natural phenomenon so alien to her sensation. She smells the grass, touches the cold rain. She instantly puts on the clothes in her hands. Calcet's clothes. Calcet? She calls Calcet's name in uncertainty. Calcet had always been by her side. She had never been alone before. A new Seema has emerged to watch over her, only the two of you in the distance. She looks up blankly at the sky, trying to process all the memories she possessed, all the memories that belong to... the memories that belong to Calcet. Recalls her last memory. On that familiar deck, she fought side by side with Calcet against Priestess. You gave me freedom. I can see your memories, all of them, but I can't sense your presence anymore. Your name, a name that I loved so much. Only to you. My name is Monster. You gave me this name. Did closure prepare them for me? Not quite a perfect fit. Why are you looking at me like that? Monster. You mime out the shape of the monster that you know, much larger than the figure in front of you. It's me, Doctor. You feel anything unusual? No, I don't think so. You remember what happened? Yes, I faced Priestess together with Calcet, my maker. Then I lost her. Though it is undoubtedly a miracle. Where are we? Near New Rhodes Island. New Rhodes Island. We lost the old one in the chaos. Priestess has sealed it in Orginium. That's Priestess's doing. Those monsters feel a little weird. It's like she's getting used to her new body. I don't sense anything abnormal with her emotion. What happened to Priestess? We're not sure. Rosa is completely encased in Orginium, making it nearly impossible to penetrate. We're keeping it under observation until we fully prepare for our next move. It has left beyond some important information, but my mind is a mess. I need your help. We need to get you checked out at the new base first. This is important for your own health and the safety of Rhodes Island. You'll need to keep a low profile so we understand what's going on with you. Right now, there are still a lot of operators hoping that we'll bring Calcet home. Give them some time and give us some time. I'm sorry. I understand. Calcet would have approved of your decision. I will cooperate with you fully. Say, can I consider myself a Rhodes Island operator now? You always were. I asked Calcet so many times before, but she kept coming up with excuses to refuse me. No. No. You always were. Of course. Well, I can't say I don't have any misgivings about the present situation, but I have never doubted Calcet. There's a way a friend who has always been by our side. Welcome back, Operator Monster. Doctor, where are you going? Give the doctor some space for a while, Monster. I didn't want to screenshot Monster's first appearance. That I feel like that would be out of bad taste. So you're sure there is no other issues, Warfarin? I've conducted a full examination of Monster under her guidance. I don't find any trace of Priestess's influence. We're always full of secrets. There are a lot of research that I want to try. I was never so cooperative with exams. But I have a paper to write. You're not going to review the information Calcet left with us? Can I just, like, end it here? It's 2:30. I'd love to, but not now. This is a moment for Doctor and Ami to share. I can't wait for a better time. Take good care of her, Doctor. Yeah, give me the songs. Give it to me. Let's get it out of the way. I was surprised by Monster's frankness when I was with her. She may have all of Calcet's memories, but it's hard for me to treat them as the same person. Fiddling with the command center equipment as Ami explained to her the additions to the newly rebuilt room. She is very different from Calcet, but they have the same strong, resolute eyes. We'll take good care of her, Warfarin. Come find me if you need anything, Monster. Dr. Amiya said that command system hasn't been fully restored. I don't know if you tried to paste something, Emmy, but I don't know if you can paste without the mods like overview. Yeah, ask Jean or Quaz to do that. Dr. Amiya said that the command system hasn't been fully restored. We're working on a new PRTS, but deciphering the PRTS source code has proven to be a challenge. I can help. Since Calcet broke through her limit, I am now able to decipher the associated code. Restoring the command system is a top priority for our future operations. Great, that's one headache gone. I was closer to do something about it. For now, I won't give up on searching for any messages Calcet might have left. Memory log restored. Validating timestamp. Attendant. Symbiote memory conversion complete. Reading restricted log. Okay, I can't see the link. You're gonna have to send it to one of the mods. If you've accessed this log, that means... You are free. You're not just Calcet symbiote anymore, nor are you a vehicle of the Calcet cycle. Oh, in general? Okay. Calcet. Dr. Calcet. I wonder what name you will choose. Will you keep the name Calcet? I like this name, but it belongs to you. Monster, I choose the name you gave me. To be honest, I don't want you to have to carry the burden represented by this name. Someone gave me the freedom to seek the meaning of life. You deserve the same chance. Go forth and find the meaning of your life. Let your heart answer yourself. Answer for yourself your expectations for this land. Is it hope or destruction? I'm sorry that I can't be with you anymore until you found the answer. But I have so many questions. Monster remembered the question that Warfarin raised to her while examining her. Why choose a similar form to Calcet instead of something more efficient and resilient? Why hide your claws so that others will not fear you? Why have you chosen to remain human? I don't know, I just chose it on instinct. There are many answers that come to my lips, but I just can't find the right words. I can't think like you, Calcet. Too much information, too many memories. My mind is a mess. I want to find a way to bring you back, but you will never doubt your own decision. We've walked the centuries together. I know full well that you already know the answer. You just need some time to understand yourself. Keep moving forward. The voice stops. You and Amiya do not want to disturb. You can feel Amiya trying to hold her emotion back too. You step closer to her to give her comfort. I feel the same way. For the doctor and Amiya. Doctor, Amiya, I tried to envision the circle under which you will hear this recording. Hope you don't find this baffling. The destruction of Rhodes Island was not unexpected. We faced a foe far stronger than any that we have faced before. I have failed, but your war has only just begun. An increasingly active origin will bring new challenges, more pain, more suffering, more hatred, more war. Remember the mission of Rhodes Island. Gather strength of the operators scattered across Terra. You will need unity. Consolidate force. This war is one of all Terra. There's always a plan B, isn't there? Is this all she had to say in the end? Sensing your emotion, Amiya grips your hand. Doctor. Me too, Doctor. I promised Dr. Calcet that I would do my duty and protect the doctor. I'll do it. This time I will not cry until Rhodes Island's mission is complete. I really miss her. The girl does not answer. She is focused on the data bank before her, searching for something. A massive amount of data scrolls through before her eyes, and her gaze grows intent. There's so much. She left so much data I never got to access. Maybe there's a way. It's possible. There's a way. We can bring back Calcit. Oh my god. Oh my god. We can get the cat back. No more -1 cat. It's possible. It's possible. It's all copium? Screw your copium. It's my copium. I can tell Vina all about it. No, stop it. No. From now, allow me to call you by the name that we chose together, Monster. People pour love into life and long for salvation in hope or fear. That's why they choose to pray to gods that they never seen. But we're never gonna get Calcit until maybe the very, very end of the story or whatever, something like that, which is gonna be in at least 50 years from now. That life may never end, but how could it come true? Even the most tired river must eventually flow into the ocean. When the final moment comes, when sun, moon, and stars fade, when the swaying waves no longer murmur, when all sound and sights are gone, when the color of winter and spring are no more, the boundary of night and day blurs, and only eternal slumber in endless night remains. It was a poem that my maker read to me when we were lying upon the frozen earth, both exhausted from playing. Eternal life is destined to be eternally lonely. I have known how it feels. I'm sure you too can walk alone.
Senpai, 大丈夫そうですか？よかった。
Wait, is there no 21? Oh, there is. Oh no, future and embrace each other in the fading echoes of the past, where the land and a fragment belong. If we already have Teresa as a hologram, I really won't want Calcit as a hologram if possible. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if we ever get her back during the story or not. The auditorium is this not the place? You're back too. The auditorium is this way. Follow me. I came back as soon as I got word from the messenger. So many people. It's like everybody's back. The internal layout is being continuously improved, but people still get lost all the time. I'm going to put up some signs. I couldn't believe it when I first heard that Ichiko was being moved to a nomadic plate. Don't have the access level to find out what exactly happened at the incident. All I hear is something about Originium and that the ship was abandoned and everyone was evacuated. No need to worry, like the doctor said, we'll dig the old ship out. I saw Ami on the way here. I asked about Dr. Calcit. She didn't go into detail, only told me not to worry. Before I got a chance to comfort her. Red still harbors hope. She is hiding in the shadow in a corner, the bag holding her baby tooth in her pocket. Red wanted to sneak it into Calcit's pocket when she came back, but it was someone else who did. She wants to hear about Calcit today. She knows that the doctor and Monster have been working on something in secret. Wait, did Red always have a relationship like that with Calcit? I thought it was the doctor's presentation. No need to look so nervous. I'm simply here to give a talk on a paper. Medical department routine. Jean, there is always a chance for a sliver of hope, and that sliver has enlarged because Monster said there is a way. And if Monster says there's a way, there's a fucking way. Is currently busy with something else, and there is no one more suited than I. This paper was co-authored by one of my patients by the name of Chloe. In the recent incident on Rhodes Island, she helped us complete a critical piece of oropathy research. Not only did this research turn the tides at the time, it also provided guidance for every medical worker with an interest in oropathy moving forward. Usually this is the time when I talk about the author, their biograph, their achievement. When it comes to Chloe, however, I'm not sure where to start. To be honest, I hardly took any interest in her past in the 3 years that I cared for her. I left only a few comments in her file. Oropathy patient from Victoria, not always diligent about following doctor's instruction, makes atrocious noises in the ward and her handmade clocks. She was the one who proposed the key hypothesis of the experiment. The one who provided a precious sample. The sample was herself. She asked me to harm her in order to obtain more accurate data from the objective changes that occurred to her. I didn't see what you said. Right on time, Jean. Few of the operators at the presentation have ever seen Dr. Warfriend so serious. More than a few thought about sneaking out quietly at first when they found out that she was the one presenting. At the end, however, they all stayed out of respect to Chloe's sacrifice because they all wanted to know what exactly happened to Rhodes Island. As her doctor, I could not approve of her choice. As a member of Rhodes Island, however, I am indebted to her courage. Her condition was unusual, special. Perhaps she had a chance to escape the despair of oropathy, to live on in another way. Perhaps she could have escaped death. I've made my choice. You want to go back to the land that belonged to you? Yes. You know what this means. You will face death once again. Death has always been the conclusion to life. In this place, I've seen so many gods that I could not even fathom and learned so much from them. I want to go back and tell my people. The end may be destined, but they need not live in fear of death and disintegration. The Master's Travel takes place. It has some main story signals, but not reading it shouldn't lessen your understanding of it. Okay. I mean, we're gonna continue on to chapter 16 soon, and we'll just read the A Walk in Dust, Rhine Lab, and then we'll do masses. Perhaps I can soothe the fear that Originium brings them. Is this all you want? Yes. The cultists look at Priestess with firm eyes. The miracle maker takes her hand. Come with me then. I will take you home. Is there anything here that you will miss? Shakes her head. Will I ever see you again? I'm not a prophet. I can't see your future. Priestess takes the Kata's hand and they walk into the shadow of the megastructure. They walk toward the silent conclusion of countless civilizations, the creator of a new hope. Yeah, right. And I mean like the whole storyline. Our joint research has validated a key conclusion. A change is occurring to Originium, the nature of which we have yet to ascertain. It has already had a certain chain effect on our patients. We have empirically demonstrated the existence of new symptoms of oropathy for the first time since the large-scale infection incident in Victoria 3 years ago. This will take Terra's oropathy research into a new direction. Whether this is for the better or for worse remains to be seen. As we continue to accumulate case studies on data. Dakota smells wind and sand as her eyes adjust to the light. There is no doubt about it. This is our Terra. She is home. She can still feel the warmth in her hand, but she is alone. You're gone? I can't believe there's someone else in this forsaken place. Seek help from her. She looks even weaker than us. I know it hurts. I'll find help. Wait for me. Hang in there. Sees someone run toward her frantically. Hello, could you contact the nearest hospital? No, it would be too late. Would you happen to have any suppressants? It looks like you're infected too. The man grabs her hand like a drowning man grasping at a straw. She does not have any suppressants, nor does she know how to contact the nearest hospital, but she does not want to take hope away from her brethren. Is there any trouble? You can take me there. Maybe I can help. Thank you so much. My brother's over there. What, is she gonna become a prophet or something? Herdas is stunned by what she sees as they hurry around the hills. A massive Originium crystal stuck in between the wall of a vast canyon, and see something stood within the crystal. A ship. What is that? We found a new vein here, and we wanted to give it a try before we registered it. I mean, look at how rich the color is. Besides, there might be something even more valuable within. But listen, there's something not right with this place. It's like someone's watching us, and my brother got infected from a wound he picked up in an accident. It looks really bad. You know as well as I do that he is about to disintegrate. There's nothing that can be done. I can't just leave him here. We have 13 siblings waiting for us at home. Listen to me. Run as far away as possible. Don't look back. Run. I've dealt with this before. Leave it to me. Check Discord? Sure. I'll check Discord while I'm listening to the song, I guess. I understand your pain. I know the terror that overtakes us when the light fades from our eyes. I've been there. All I can do is walk with you to the end. Hand of the dying, trying to give him one last sliver of warmth. May your pain be eased, even just a little. She's gonna be a healing prophet. Dakota does not understand what happened. The rocks are still spreading on the body of the dying, but the color of the black rocks become increasingly pure and they begin to glow orange. How did you do that? She's gonna be fucking priestess's prophet. What the hell? I don't know how I feel about this. That looks very bad, for us at least. The shocked man tries to move and finds that movement comes naturally, as though the accident never happened. Except for the Originium that continues to grow. Perhaps there will come a day when it replaces flesh and blood in its entirety. What will become of him when that day comes? I feel myself recovering. This is amazing. How I've been freed from death. He looks at the Dakata's girl only to see the same shocked expression in her eyes. Did you grant my wish, or is it... She does not see the one she wants to see, but catches a glimpse of a figure on a distant peak gazing at them. I thought Ascalon was gonna come up behind her and like lop her head off along with the guy. Turns around and leaves. This paper means a lot to me personally. Chloe's efforts remind me why Rose Island exists and why Calcet is committed to our path. Unlike any period in its history, Rose Island today is not only a pharmaceutical economy that fights the pain brought about by oropathy. It must deal with the origin problem at the source too. We brought the hope to those who have lost it. In turn, they repay us with hope. This paper is Rose Island's salute to Chloe and a promise on our part. A promise to Calcet. Your after Warfarin's speech has concluded. To be honored, she was a patient who saved her, Doctor. You look happy. Are you done on your end? We've made progress. Yes, Doctor. With Monster's help, we managed to identify some key pieces of information in the vast amounts of data that Calcet left behind. You mean, let Monster tell you herself. So are we getting Calcet back in the next chapter? Give me my cat back. My connection to her was severed, but her bio-identification signal and neuron data are still stored inside my brain. Plus the neural network I had shared with her. In theory, all we'll need is a life support device powerful enough to... What are you getting at exactly? What I mean is, although it is purely theoretical, possibly, by using the power of the sarcophagus, we can bring Calcet back. When it goes so easily, but the sarcophagus, the one that was on Rhodes Island. Ursus. Oh, I thought they moved that to inside the. I thought they moved the Ursus sarcophagus into Rhodes Island. Looks like we come full circle. This will not be easy. Ursus remains a dangerous place for Rhodes Island. But Kelson has planned ahead and made arrangements to add all our branches across Terra. Our first priority should be to restore communications with them. Never, that's a fucking spoiler, and I hate it. Here, to the corner with you. To the corner with you, Never. We'll need their help for what we're trying to do. We'll make contact with Ursus first, then we'll find a way to bring Calcet back. What do you mean where? Right where? Right, no. I thought that the sarcophagus in Ursus, they moved it into where the sarcophagus is in Rhodes Island. I didn't know that was Rhodes Island. I didn't know Rhodes Island had a separate sarcophagus. I thought it was the same one that was from Ursus. So this is what Terra looks like now. Colossal prime vein. That's what they're calling that piece of Virginium these days. Maybe it'll be a good choice for the next step. The rate of Virginium propagation is far below expected values, and Calcet has been a significant hindrance. The project must be accelerated. Time is short. The evolution of this planet is taking place too slowly. More radical means are called for. Deeper in the abyss, now sealed in Originium. Core code missing. Data missing. Search function unavailable. Looks like connecting by PRTS won't be possible for now. Perhaps. You don't know what you're doing, Doctor. It's unfortunate you have forgotten everything. Our exploration of space, the shared pins that anchor our thoughts, and the debate that has lasted so many millennia, and your very first promise to me. Time, the most cruel of mazes. It leads us astray and separates us from each other. But I've always believed that you will once again recognize the truth of this universe and our inevitable end. I believe that you will come back to me when the time comes. I will wait. When the Doctor first woke up and was moved to Chernobyl, then they moved it back. Then they moved it back to RI? No, I thought Chernobog was... I thought Chernobog was the only sarcophagus, and that's where it was. Yeah. I thought Calcit moved the sarcophagus to Ursus, and then they left the doctor there. And then they got the doctor back and they came back for it at a less turmoil time and brought it back. Yeah. You've led us on a long walk, Sancta. Have you decided to become a bounty hunter too? Who the hell is this Cowboy Bebop character? You talk too much, Sharkaz. Oh, Ren. Your fate was sealed the moment you decided to attack that instant Syracuse caravan, but it was too close to the Kazdalian border. His Holiness has encouraged upholding justice through proper means to maintain peace on the surface, and it was not my place to go against the rules. This place will do. You're too far from home, mercenary. You should have stayed in Kazal and never come out of that pit of yours. This is a gun. You missed. My hand should not be trembling. Yes, you should fear me, Sarkaz. It's over. Wait. Monster, what are you? Orin takes a questioning look at his gun and sees a shocking sight in the reflection of the glimmering metal. His halo flashes frantically above his head. Dazed and confused, he looks at his reflection again and the devil that he is about to execute. They look exactly the same. What?
Hey, what's up? Stage jump scare here. If you like what you see, like, sub, comment to let YouTube know I'm likable. Oh, and also check out the channel for more stage. That's me. And check out our Discord. We have fun in the Discord. Check us out. See you next time.